Welcome to June's monthly reading. I will start off with you choosing which pile. We have eight piles, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll give you a moment to decide on what pile you would like to choose. Pile 1. Okay, we have Snake Spirit 55. It's been a tough go for a little while for you, and it's coming kind of to a halt where you're at the top of the hill almost and working your way down again. You're kind of peaking, but right now is a time to really step into some healing. What is the lessons in what you've been going through, and shed some skin. It's time to shed some skin and start something new, or renewing what you've been doing for a better outcome. You've learned the lessons, and it's time to move on from them. Okay, expectation. So what I'm getting from this is, what is your expectation to move forward? Have you learned everything that you needed to learn? And are you putting a lot of pressure on yourself to have things done by now when things have not been evolving fast enough for you? I see again some reflection time to kind of hibernate and do some healing, time to really look deep within yourself. There's also going to be some luck come across your side. You just need to really step into, the healing part and shedding the old way, because you cannot bring the old way into the new thing the new journey that you're on. There's just no space for it. Like, where do you need to start opening your heart a little bit more and receive? This is about you healing in your aspect of your heart. This is about healing in being open to change, open to who you are, and find some, a space where you can let things in to receive and heal those aspects, and know that you will have security. Some of you are really worried about what is worried that you can't have enough, you won't have enough. And right now, like, you're in a space of lack, you're in a space of insecurity, that's not a word. Insecurity. So it's really time to really step into, those parts of healing. Okay. And like, what I'm getting from this is, you have an expectation that everything is going to be, the way it should be right now. But right now is not the time, because there's some things that you need to heal, some things that you need to work through, to have things with that big foundation that you have been working really hard at building. And the outcome of that is for you to be happy and on the path of, what you deserve. But right now you're not in a space to receive those things. You're not in a space to have those things right now, because you have to shed the old ways. You have to think differently, and have different expectations. And a lot of it is you're not being flexible. You're not being flexible in who you are. You're trying to control the situation. It's time to let go of that control. It's time to, when there's times you need to just allow things to be what they need to be instead of trying to control them and have the outcome right now the way you want it. Because if you do end up having this outcome right now that you've been expecting, it's going to go into a space of longer on the journey. You have more lessons to learn. So if we can get to that space where we can shed those things that don't belong with us, then when things start rolling, it will be a more positive outcome. Okay, where are you not being your authentic self? That's another part that needs to shed. It's like you need to let go of who you think you should be for other people. And this is about you standing in who you are, telling your story, and having, the strength and knowing that the outcome will be positive, no matter what you are feeling that people think that you need to be. Okay, what else do we need to know for pile 1? Okay. Yeah, many blessings, many blessings. I'm seeing that there's going to be an offering to you, but we have to get to that space, right? The offering is going to be there no matter what, and you can't come from a space of lack and know that the universe is going to provide for you. And this is about you coming back to who you are, coming back to your authentic self, coming back to your reconnection of who you are to move forward. And I see, like, I'm seeing a puzzle piece. It's like pieces of who you are need to be found again and put back into place. And only you can do those things. Only you can bring those pieces back to you, but you have to be authentic. You have to be telling your own story. You have to be shedding your skin to make room for these pieces to come back in. Okay. One more deck here. Okay, yes. New possibilities and experiences. So this is about you planting the seeds for the future. This is about you seeing all the possibilities and what you can accomplish, who you are, what you can do, and allowing yourself to bloom, allowing all that beauty to come to life again within yourself. And I do see the blessings in the distant. It's not that far. I do see it. It's like you can see it in the distance. You just have to get there, right? You have to do the work to get there. It's not like it is, a far off from you that you can't see it yet. It is there. It's really, really close. And be gentle with yourself, it says here. So I'm seeing people around you, friendships. I'm seeing support. I am seeing that you need to have grace for yourself at times, because sometimes we put that pressure on ourselves to be and do things in the timing that we expect. I'm seeing some synchronicities come across your path, some luck coming across your path. I'm also seeing almost like a new piece of you is going to be opening up, a new flourishment for you in what's coming and in your healing, in that shedding. Okay. And I'm also seeing for some of you, you need to be near water. It's very important for you to be near water to do some of this healing. Water is very good to, it kind of, you can picture the water coming to shore and lapping against what, like if you're at a lake or whatever, against the edge of the water, the beach, whatever, and bringing you new life force, and you sending out the old way, whatever needs to be released for you. Okay. And I see that, and you can just picture it if you can't be near the water. But I'm seeing for some of you, you really need to be near the water to help with that, that healing. And I'm seeing you, it's like what I'm seeing is you building a path. Building your own path. You're not meant to be on the path that everyone else is on and on the same journey as everyone else. We all heal differently, because one way of healing works for me does not mean it's going to work for you. So making sure that you take your own path in whatever your heart is resonating with, and whatever that feeling is that you need to have to heal. Okay. So yeah, just a reminder for you to be gentle with yourself and know that there is so many possibilities out there. And it's been, you've been on the climb, and now it's like coming to a peak. You just have to see the lessons in it and move toward what the universe is blessing you with. Okay. I hope that this has been a good reading for you and you resonate with it. Please like, share, and subscribe, or even comment. That helps my channel. I am grateful to be back doing this again. I've been away for a while, so it's been great. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 2. We'll get started. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay. So what I'm getting for this is, I'm feeling like you've been really caught up in, like, you've been caught up in everything. You've been caught up in life. You've been caught up in drama. You've been caught up in all these things. And it's like you're in a maze and you just don't know how to get out. You don't know the path. You don't know the way. And there's just so many doors in front of you, and none of them are opening. I'm feeling that this has been a hard time for you, but I'm also feeling that this is the path you need to be on to learn what you need to learn to move forward and to grow and to heal, right? We all have stuff we need to heal from time to time, but right now I'm feeling like you feel so trapped and things are just not moving the way you want them to. I'm also getting for you to really talk to the universe, talk to your guides, and asking them, I need some signs. I need to know which path to take. I need to know which door to open up, or just open a door for me. And sometimes when we just ask those questions, it changes the whole energy. It allows things to move. It allows things to move into the things and the path that we need to be on. Okay. Influence and perception. So yeah, okay. So I'm getting, with being stuck and you're not sure what way to go, I'm feeling for some of you, you've been a victim. Like everything has been hard, life is tough. It'll never work out. It hasn't worked out before. Why would it work out now? So we can sometimes have that victim mentality where we feel life is against us and nothing is just happening for us. And we all go through this at times. We all have this happen. But what I'm getting as well is, if you want a different outcome, you have to do something different. Life just is going to continue going round and round and round. And until you change something, you end up back in the same place. And it's time now to really step out of that. It's time to step onto a new path, a new way, a new mindset, whatever, however you can get that to happen. And I'm seeing for some of you that your crown, your, you know, connection to source is going to start opening up. And it's like I'm seeing this blossom, and it's like usually I see a channel, but this time I'm seeing almost like a blossom. So there's going to be, your crown is going to start blossoming even more, as long as you're in awareness and being mindful of the things that are happening every day. And I'm seeing that you need to plant some seeds. It's like planting the seeds to a new path, because going around and around does not get you where you want to go, right? It just keeps everything spinning. And I'm seeing for some of you, you really need to step into clearing your aura. I don't know whether it's food for some of you, or just a negative aspect. And it's like your aura is just it's just not shining. And it's like your soul isn't shining as much as what it should be. Okay. Sometimes it's just a mentality, right? Sometimes it's this life is happening, and we need to go back to our center. We need to go back to feeling and coming from our heart center again, and coming from a space of peace, of love, of grace. And when we can't be in that space, what I'm getting is for you to ask to be in that space, and you will see that there are some things that'll fall into place for you. Okay, I'm seeing that things are going to flourish for you. It's just you need to be in that space. You need to be in a better mindset. Okay, I'm seeing things bloom for you. I'm seeing things like, you know, I'm seeing like an ivy climbing up. And it takes time for that ivy to climb up, and you need to be following the path, right? And what I'm hearing is catch or latch onto the things that are going to move you forward, that are going to move you up. What are you letting pass you by? That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Where are you not listening to the messages that are trying to reach you? Because we can't hear if we're in that mindset. We can't hear if we're in that space of it's not going to work. So the universe is bringing you a message, but you can't hear it or see it or feel it, because your aura is clouded, and you are in that space of negativity, that you need to open yourself up to more peace, and seeing those signs, because we all turn them off at times. No one is excluded in this. We're all human. We all sometimes are in that space. So it's time for you to really step into listening and, you know, quit fighting the current. Okay. Yeah. And where are your walls up? Where do you feel the lack, and feeling that things are not going to work out, and to really look at those things. Yeah. And in a lot of space for some of you, a big space is for you to just going with the flow. So when we go with the flow of other people, then we are not following our own path. We are looking for others to save us. We're looking for something outside of ourselves to be on the path, to find the answers, but they're all within. We need to tap into that. We need to tap into those things that are going to bring us outside of the, you know, the maze. Because if we're following everyone else and everyone turns right and it's a dead end, you're in that same place, right? You're not into that space of where you're listening to your intuition and your guidance from spirit, that you are going to go the right path and find your way out. So it's important for you to really, really follow your own guidance, your own intuitive abilities, and not conform to everyone else's ideas, everyone else's thoughts, and bring it to surface for you to really become who you need to be. Okay, leadership and freedom. Okay, so again, I'm seeing that you need to really step back and ask for that grace, ask for that ease in your life to step forward. It's shedding those old ways and making space for you to be the leader of who you are, the leader for yourself. It's like when we stand up to someone and we're standing in our own abilities, and that's what I'm seeing here is you need to stand in your own abilities, your own truth, your own awareness, where you can trust yourself to know that you can get out of this maze and this difficult time. It's up to you. Okay, I'm seeing that some of you are, you have your head down, and instead of looking up or stepping away and looking things from outside the box, it's going to be really hard to find your way through the maze. It's really hard when we have our head down and we're not looking ahead. We're only looking at what's right in front of us, not past anything, or not being in awareness of what is more for you. Okay. And on the other side of that is your freedom, is seeing things from a different perspective, feeling and knowing things from a different perspective. Okay, this is connecting to your higher self, in your heart center, in who you are, and really opening up your heart, opening up who you are to self, to spirit, to those around you, and knowing that you will come out of this space that you're in, that life is been really tough, and life is tough sometimes. We just need to really continue to be positive and look forward and seeing what we need to learn from it. Okay. Yeah, and really connecting back to spirit. It's like you get to a space where you're moving higher in vibration and you're moving toward the things, and then we start to conform to who we think people see us as, and who we think can bring us to that space. But it's up to you. And then we bring ourselves down to a lower vibration to connect with people in how we think we should be following along, when we're not following our own heart and staying in that higher vibration. So we tend to go up and down. We all, like I say, human, we're all human. We all go down sometimes, and we all conform. And then all of a sudden we have a breakthrough and we realize that we need to keep our vibration higher and listen to spirit, following our heart. And then we move to a higher vibration. And then every time we move down, we end up getting that wasp sting and having that struggle. Okay. So making sure that you really step into who you are, and staying into who you are and following the path that you need to follow, not because someone else says so. Okay. Yeah, trust your own understanding. It's time to take off the mask. It's time to really step into who you are, because if you don't, you're going to keep getting the sting, and you're going to keep in that negative mindset. And it's important for you to really, this is a time for you to bloom, and a time for you to really look forward into who you are, and seeing things from a higher perspective. So what do you want? Make a wish. The universe is saying, what do you want? And go for it. Why are you conforming because other people want you to? So make a wish, plant the seeds, listen to the spirit that'll be giving you the messages that you need, and really paying attention and changing that aura into a positive, happy aura that you are giving off and illuminating to the world, that you can, shine in your own light, and you will find that the universe will start bringing you the things that you want. And if you don't ask and don't move forward, you're not going to receive it. So that's very important. The universe is telling you, just ask to receive and keep moving forward. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 3. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Okay, right now is a time to really work hard at what you want. Are you really building everything with integrity? Are you building with an intention for beautiful for yourself and those around you? Yeah, it's time to, you cannot just jump into something. You have to be planning. You have to be on this building this foundation to have a solid home, because if we don't, then the first thing that negative thing that comes across your path is going to tear it down, and you don't want that, right? Because you want to be able to work hard at what you do and have it come to fruition and be all that it can be. Making sure that you follow your, like I said, your integrity, follow the path that feels right for you, that you know is right for you, with the best of intentions, of course, right? And I see you building this foundation and becoming a strong leader in whatever this is. And when you can really follow the path that your soul is looking for, you can really, really excel and become who you need to be, okay? So for some of you, there's been something that's been stopping you from building this solid foundation and making the steps to get there. It's important for you to know that you can do this. And on the other side of that fear is the beauty, is your comfort, it will become your comfort, right? Moving through that is going to bring you to that space of beauty, okay? Yeah, and for some of you, what I'm feeling is, for you, you feel alone on this journey, and but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being in that space. Don't feel loneliness is an emotion, it's a feeling, and it's energy. It's what we think it is, okay? So knowing that, we're never alone. We're sometimes we feel lonely, but that is, like I said, that's an emotion. So ask yourself why you feel this way, why you feel like you're on this journey and you're the only one on this path that is going to lead you to the beautiful home, your beautiful person that you are. Yeah, it's for you to really look at why you're feeling these emotions, okay? And what's your perspective? Are you wanting to, do this new thing that is that you're building this beautiful foundation? I feel that this is something new for a lot of you. It's like a new birthing of something beautiful. And I'm seeing that for making sure that your intentions are good for all, okay? And you're on this journey, and I'm seeing almost like the bird is leaving the nest is what I'm seeing, okay? The bird is leaving the nest. So you are venturing out on your own, okay? And I'm seeing that you're ready. and don't stop yourself from moving forward because you're scared. Okay, it's time to really, you're ready to leave the nest. You're ready to, you know, move forward in whatever it is that you are, whatever this new thing is that you've been thinking about and that you've been doing. Okay, so know that you're ready to spread your wings. Okay. Yeah, you're rising up in vibration. You're moving forward. You are connecting again to spirit. You are yeah, your vibration is just rising. You have some good karma coming across your path. So again, if your intentions are of light and love for all involved, then you will have the good karma. If your intentions are only because you lack security or you want to harm someone, then that's what the it'll come back, right? I'm also seeing that you're rising your vibration, and I'm seeing that the universe is going to start paying you back for all that you have been doing and all the things that are coming your way. And it's like you had to go through some of these trials in the past to get there, to have the light, the path lit for you. And because you're building that solid foundation, things are going to evolve for you, and they're going to be coming to light, and the path is going to be shown to you, and you are welcomed into this higher vibrational energy that you've worked so hard for. Okay, or are working hard for some of you. Okay, definitely there's something birthing for you, something new. Some of you, I'm feeling, some of you, it's a time for you that you're very fertile and you will be having a baby. So that is not for everyone, obviously, but I'm also feeling for those people, there's going to be, if that's something that you've been looking for romance, what's coming in is I'm feeling there is going to be a connection for you. There's going to be a connection for someone to come into your life, a new partner, or you know, you've been just looking for that, and it's going to be something new for you. Okay, that's obviously not going to be for everyone, but that did come through. And yeah, so making sure that you are, you know, back to the birthing of something new, making sure that your intentions are true and strong. Okay, and I'm also seeing again that you're going to shine. You're coming out of the shadows is what I'm seeing, is you're stepping more into who you are to cross that path, even if you are on that path alone. Okay, know that you are protected, that the universe has your back, and the universe is going to start opening things for you, opening doors for you. And I'm also seeing, you cannot see it yet, but this foundation that you've built or are building, the manifestation is right there. You just can't see it yet. It is coming. It is on its way. It is the synchronicities are going to be there. You need to realize that you are protected and to continue coming out of the shadows. That is very important for pile 3. Okay, you will have stability. You will. And I'm seeing for some of you, partnership and new birth for you from a romance side. Okay, so for some of you, and know that the universe is lighting the way. You just have to trust, and you know, I'm also seeing for some of you, making sure that you are giving. You're here to receive as well, but making sure that you are giving, and when you're giving back, the universe will provide back to you tenfold. Okay, it's that karma. But they are lighting the path. But you have to see the signs. So some of you aren't seeing the signs, and you're maybe not in that space of you know, wonder and seeing what's all in front of you. Okay, remember kindness. Yeah, be gentle to yourself as well as other people. Okay, Yeah, and again, I'm seeing romance, relationship, partnership for some of you for this, and you're going to be able to feel someone being gentle with you, someone giving you the love that you need, okay? And I do see partnership for that for sure, okay? So also fertility is coming through for that, so pay attention to that, okay? It's time for you to cross the bridge, take the leap. The universe is going to bring you some serendipities to and you know, all the things across your path that you need to move forward into this new beautiful space. Making sure that you just allow yourself to be who you need to be, and bringing yourself forward, and even if there's fear, step into it, okay? Okay. Yeah, illumination. So illuminating, everything's going to be brought, well, not brought to you, but everything that you do is going to bring you to a higher vibration, is going to bring you closer to spirit, closer to all of those beautiful things that you deserve on your path. I'm seeing you, you know, this foundation that you're building, you're going to open yourself up to something more, because we only know the path, the first step that we're on, right? When we build that foundation, we continue to take steps toward what's coming, and we don't know, we can't see the final staircase, the top of the staircase, okay? And it's going to, one step is going to lead to another, to another, to another, and on the other side of that is the absolute beauty that can come, and it's, we don't see it, okay? So just keep moving forward, keep building that foundation, and look at that beautiful harvest, bountiful harvest, it says. But yeah, like really knowing that all of this beauty is on its way to you, building that foundation, having those intentions that are from a pure source of love, of light, of best for all involved is amazing. And you know, having the peace within yourself to, you know, when you're moving through these things and building and crossing that bridge, it'll bring you so much beauty and peace. And there's nothing greater than being in a space where you have grace for yourself, peace, and you know, and beauty, and seeing the gratitude even when we know that we're not at the final destination. Yeah, I'm seeing for some of you, you've been fighting the current through this, and you know, sometimes we just need to just wait for the tide to go out, okay? Not to push forward so fast, and be in stillness for a little while. You build, and then sometimes we want to keep fighting for the rest of the foundation to be built, but sometimes we need to just wait for things to, you know, to happen, for things to fall back into place by divine timing, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's great to be back reading again. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 4. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So for some of you, I'm feeling that you haven't had gratitude in a while, okay? Sometimes we go through things and we don't see all that we have. So right now is a really really good time to have gratitude for what we have, having grace for where we're at, even if it's not the end space that we are in, okay, or wanting to be in. And also give because it feels good, not because we feel we have to, or because we feel that the universe is going to give to me now because I am giving. It does, but if you're coming from a space of lack that you are giving from, then it's going to take you a lot longer to get there, okay? So yes, coming from your heart, coming from a space of, compassion and love, okay? But I'm also seeing for some of you that there's a spark missing within yourself. There's something that is just seeking to be found, seeking to be let out, for a path to go down, or to create something, or something to move forward in life with, okay? That's showing up for some of you. I'm seeing for some of you, it's like you're on a climb. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but that's someone specific, obviously. It's like you're on the climb up to higher dimensions, but it's like you're climbing up from rock bottom for some of you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that things have been difficult, and you're on your way up to higher dimensions. You're on your way up to coming out of a dark space, okay? Which I absolutely love, because there's always beauty to come when we are coming from that foundation of rock bottom. I don't like that space to be in. I've been there, but you're climbing your way up, which always brings you to a better space, okay? Coming back to your heart. I'm also seeing some of you need to use your voice. Some of you are not using your voice, whether that means boundaries for some of you in setting those boundaries, or just speaking up to be your authentic self, okay? Specialization. So like I mentioned, the core, or there's something that's seeking to be found within yourself, some kind of, that spark that you're looking for, that your soul is needing. There's something missing for some of you in life, and it's that not compassion, it's that okay, spirit, the word isn't coming, that spark within yourself, that creativity is what the word was I was looking for. So that, thank you, spirit, the creativity to come out, that is really seeking to be out. Because again, if you're in that dark space, there's something missing in life. There's something that you are seeking that isn't there, and you're opening that space up, and to really, really open it up and move in that path, whether that's a hobby or actual career, okay? But I'm seeing some of you like really flourishing. I'm seeing some learning for some of you, okay? I'm seeing like that could be going back to school, or learning something new in your job, something that you're evolving with, or that creativity that you are you're going to learn more in an area in your life that is going to bring you beauty. It's going to almost bring you almost like a full circle is what they're showing me. They're saying the words full circle, spirit is. So yeah, like full circle of something. It's going to bring you to evolve and completion of who you are, okay? And I'm also seeing for some of you, well, yeah, your connection to source. It's like a foundation that you're building, and you're going to be connected to higher realms, okay? I'm also seeing to make sure that you are connecting, okay, and listening to source, because I'm seeing like I'm seeing like downloads for some of you are going to get stronger. And downloads are just, you know, those thoughts that come in for you to take action on, okay? Yeah, and there's going to be something lighting up in your heart that makes you feel good, that makes you, you know, it gives you that extra step. It gives you that excitement, and that's what I'm seeing. And again, some of you I'm seeing foundation, or not, sorry, no, oh, I said foundation, so a new foundation. Channel that. But what I'm seeing is boundaries for some of you, okay? Making sure you step into those boundaries and not go back to that space of having to fight at rock bottom again, okay? Stepping into who you are. I'm seeing some new, like for some of you, it's going to be some new learning in the fall. So I don't know whether some of you are going back to school or what that is, but I am seeing some learning for you. I'm also seeing some shedding to make room for that learning, some newness, okay? I am also seeing, okay, this is someone specific. I'm seeing a woman coming through, someone that's passed. She's a younger woman. I'm going to say in her 30s, okay? That could be when she passed. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, and I'm seeing like these beautiful bright eyes. I'm seeing yeah, I'm seeing that she's helping you shed the old ways, okay? So sometimes when we're like in that space where we're not sure which way is up anymore, that we're just seeking for some help, okay? So I'm seeing this lady figure helping someone, okay? I'm not sure who this is for. Obviously, this is a collective reading. So obviously, if it doesn't resonate, leave it. It's for someone else, okay? I'm just seeing someone yeah, and I'm also seeing that she's visiting people in their dreams. And she's watching over you when you're at your darkest moments, okay? So know that you have support, okay? Know that you have someone with you helping you, if you're that person, okay? That is in a deep dark space and has a female that has passed that is helping you, okay? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's all that's shown to me, okay? Um, find your sanctuary, find your space that you need to be in, to find that creativity, okay? Sometimes we just need to ask universe to show us what the path is. If we don't know what we're missing, we don't know what we're looking for, right? So it's like opening that energy up, asking those questions, show me what I need to know, show me the path. And I'm also hearing divine timing. So often we're looking for our path, our passion, what ignites us, but we don't know where to look, like I said. But if we say, you know, in divine timing, show it to me, but I'm going to be open to listen, to watch, to wait for it, okay? So just know that you need to really wait for divine timing. I'm also hearing for you to, you know, if there's something on the path that you're just like kind of inquisitive of, go down the rabbit hole, do your research, do the things and see how you feel. If it excites you, keep going down the rabbit hole, and see where it takes you, okay? It's like some of you need to really step into your creativity, your cunningness is the word that's coming through. So really, like almost like some of you need to step into the word Spitfire is coming in, which is kind of funny, but be your Spitfire, if that makes sense. Okay. For some of you, it's like, how, people with red hair, we sometimes they sometimes get their that Spitfire. So I don't know whether some of you are a redhead that you need to really step into who that is, or some of you need to have more of that within yourself, like a redhead. Okay, this is not a shot at redheads at all. Okay, this is just how spirit is talking to me. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, but it's time to step into who you are. Okay, and expand. It's time for you to expand. Absolutely. What's that creativity? What is it trying to tell you? What is, start seeking what makes your heart sing. Okay. Yeah. And moving toward it. Okay. Moving toward more for you, for who you are and what your soul is seeking. Okay. Yeah. And some of you, again, I'm seeing boundaries again. So some of you really need to step into your boundaries in who you are, and know that you don't have to be coming from a space of lack, that you need to protect yourself. Okay. You don't have to, you don't have to be in a space of fear when you step into setting those boundaries. Sometimes you can let yourself roar, and then sometimes you need to know when to protect yourself and know when to just soar. Okay. I don't know if that made sense, but spirit is talking to me so fast right now. But defend yourself, but not from a space of lack. Okay. Defend your own abilities to stand in your truth. But you don't have to stand to feel like everything is going to be pulled out from underneath you. Okay. From that space. Yeah. Some of you are defending yourself from a space of scarcity, and some of you are just needing to stand in your power to to be who you are. Okay, yes, seeking clarity in what your passions are. What is that that's lighting you up? What is it that you are seeking? What is your soul seeking? When I was on tour, there was a lot of people that were looking for clarity on, there was something missing in their life, what they were like, there was that spark missing, and how do they find it? And like I said, ask and seek and be in awareness of what is missing. And then when you get a glimpse of something that excites you, whether it's a title of a book or something like that, or, just start going down the rabbit hole. Okay. And seeking that clarity and listening to the messages. The universe is giving you messages, but sometimes we tend to not, being mindful of what it is, and to go down that path. Okay. Yeah, just keep going with, even when you don't know the final outcome of something, it's an area that you can look more into, but you just asking the universe, and it changes the energy. It brings that energy towards you rather than you having to all the time be looking and seeking. Okay. What is your inspiration? That's too funny. Yeah, it's like finding that thing within yourself, that creativity that is just wanting out. And what I'm seeing for some of you is it's just like at the fingertips for you. Some of you, it's like you have to go deep and explore, but some of you, it's like right there, but you're not in awareness to see it. What inspires you? And stepping into it without fear. Some of you have fear towards what that is, and or moving into it, not what it is, but moving into it because you don't know where it's going to lead you. Allow the universe to bring it to you and lead you along the path. You don't have to have it all figured out. Sometimes we pick up a new craft or something, and we don't know where it's going to lead us, and then all of a sudden it's a business of our own that we're doing, and we never ever thought, because it was something we love to just do, that it was going to bring us somewhere. Okay, the universe is bringing you all that you desire. It's for you to really step into it and follow that spark, follow that, that little thing in the back of your mind that's saying, why don't you just try this out? And you don't know where it's going to lead you. Okay. Yeah, and you keep going back and forth. It's like, yeah, this is kind of neat, but no, I can't do this because I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, or I don't think I can, figure this out. So we stop. How about you just be in it and then figure it out along the way? The universe is going to bring you the things that you need, but you can't just keep going back and forth, because you end up nowhere. You end up stuck. You end up not evolving. You end up feeling something is missing. We just go to that space, and it's time for really move forward, rather than being in your head and coming back to the space of, this won't work, I don't know where it's going, right? But if you have inspiration and you have that spark within yourself, then you're going to find the path, and you're going to be on the path, and trusting the universe will bring it to you. Okay. Yeah. Like, for some of you, it's like you feel like you found the path, but there's something missing. Okay. But it's time for you to really continue to seek and be on that path. For some of you, you're not seeing that that your dreams are going to come true. The universe is saying, make a wish, ask for what you want. If you're stuck, say, I'm stuck. I need some guidance. I need to know where to go. I need to know what the next path is. Yeah. Okay, there was a card upside down, I think, there. No, maybe not. Oh. Okay, shift your energy. Okay. But yeah, it's like you're seeing things. You need to open things up. You need to see things from a different perspective. You need to shift that energy, asking the universe, show me. You need to open things up for me. I'm seeing ancestors with you. I'm seeing all of these people are working on your path to open it up for you, to bring you what you are desiring. Just keep on the path. Okay. Yeah. And for some of you, you don't know what it is yet. Okay. So keep seeking, and you're going to be getting the message of what is going to light you up. You're going to be, just out of the blue, you're going to be on a walk and you get a thought, a download. This is something I really need to do. This is something I need to really look into. You're going to be getting that message. And some of you, it's been a difficult time you've been on the climb. You've been at that space where you're coming up from rock bottom, and keep going. Keep communicating with the universe. Keep asking for the path to show itself. Okay. And again, I'm seeing that's going to bring you to some learning for some of you. Some of it is in the fall. And for some of you, it's communication of those boundaries, okay? And as difficult as boundaries are, they lead you down a better path when we can stand in our own truth, okay? What else does pile 4 need to hear today? Yeah, life purpose. What is your life purpose? Yes, keep asking for, and again, that Spitfire energy is coming through. It's time to really step into who you are. And I'm seeing for some of you, again, it's like at your fingertips. It's all within you. It's seeking it, okay? Some of you, it's going to be in partnership, okay? Whatever this new path is, some of you are, you're going to have someone come in and partner with you with something, okay? And it's time for a rebirth of something new for you, okay? It's like, it's right on the surface. Just keep working and keep asking for it to show itself, okay? Okay. Yeah, be flexible. Be flexible with, you know, things happening in divine timing. And definitely, if there's that inspiration that you have found and you keep going back and forth, just take the leap, just move forward, get out of your head and make the steps to move forward, okay? And for some of you, you need to really step into that childlike, having fun. This isn't always just about, I'm finding my passion and I'm serious and I need to move forward, and it's like only your head is down and you're moving forward. But this is about you enjoying the foundation that you're planting, enjoying the roots that you are, the seeds that you've planted that are coming, that have roots that are growing. Enjoy it. Finding the gratitude along the path is so important. And seeing, the funness in it. And I'm seeing that whatever this is, this passion that you're seeking, that it's going to really come into fruition. It's going to really, right now is a perfect time to have all of that manifest. Ask the universe to come and bring it to you. Put the things on your path. Keep those dreams alive and have fun and enjoy it. And I see it coming in a huge, massive outcome for some of you. This is like bigger than what you ever thought. This expansion for you. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is all I've got today for you for pile 4. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 5. Okay, Hawk Spirit. Okay, so for some of you, it's feeling like you have been going backwards. Things haven't been moving forward the way you like, okay? It's time for you to really trust and believe, as well as seeing things differently. Because if things are not working out the way you want them to or way you desire them to, it's time to look at things differently, meaning that it's not like a door has closed, but it's a new path. You need to look at things differently, look at things and maybe steer yourself in another direction, doing the same thing. Though I'm not feeling that you need to stop doing what you're doing. I'm seeing that you need to see things from a different perspective, and for you to really look at things differently. And there's something that you're missing on the path, okay? To really step back outside the box and see things, see things from a higher perspective. Yeah, and you'll see that things are going to, you're going to change. You're going to have things go differently in a better way than staying on the exact path that you've been on, because you're not seeing things the way the universe has presented them for you. You're not listening to the signs from universe. Okay, it's time for you definitely to go into a new direction, but doing the same thing. I don't feel that you need to stop, but I do feel that there's a new direction for you, a new path on this beautiful journey. It's like you're presented a new staircase, because you had to learn what you needed to learn on the staircase that you're on. Now you need to, how about step off the elevator on a different floor than what you originally had planned on stepping off the elevator from. Okay, hope that made sense. Yeah, and beautiful things will manifest from that. There'll be some celebrations, more celebrations for you on that path, as well as it's time for you to really see the beauty along this journey. Just because you had a step back and to go onto a new path, it doesn't mean that you can't see the beauty in it. It doesn't mean that you can't see all that is and the journey, because the beauty is coming. It's so close. It's just now you need to calibrate, set your compass again and move forward. But you also need, in that moving forward, you need to really see the gratitude, see the beauty, because if you miss the journey when you get there, you're not going to be happy with the outcome. Having the gratitude along the journey, most definitely the universe is going to be bringing you all the things along your path, as long as you're listening, right? Because you've been going along the journey and it hasn't been exactly how you wanted. So now the universe is saying, okay, you need to, recalibrate. I'm going to show you the blessings. You need to see them. You need to be in gratitude for the journey, and the universe will continue to keep providing for you. Okay. And what else does pile 5 need to hear today or to know? Okay. Yeah, what I'm hearing is the destination is getting close for you. For some of you, you will be moving. I'm really feeling that moving in the fall time. Okay. So I don't know if you've been looking for a new home, but there's definitely, some of you will be moving in the fall. That could also mean career for some of you. But I'm getting an actual movement for some people. Okay. Embracing your friendships, embracing, the love that you have supporting you. Celebration, most definitely celebration for this new path. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, you're going down the path, this new path. You may not know the destination, but something new is going to be birthed. I am seeing that the path is going to be lit for you. You may not see where it's going, or you cannot see the outcome and where it is exactly taking you, but trust the path. Trust that the path will be lit for you, as long as you're listening to your guidance, or else you'll end up back in having to make a new path. Okay. Because if you're not listening to your guidance and feeling the right path, you will miss the corner to turn at, or whatever that is, right? So making sure that you are following the lit path. Why take a path that's not lit and the universe isn't shining its light for you? Why wouldn't you just take the path that you can only see a little ways away, and continue on that path because it's lit up for you. Okay. Really stepping into your dreams. You know, like you've been fighting so hard and it's been feeling like, you know, everything is going against you. Time to take a new path and really step into what you dream and what you want, and manifest those dreams. The universe is working with you. Don't feel that things aren't working for you, because sometimes it's just all about divine timing. Sometimes it's about, you know, being in trust and allowing the universe to take you along the path. Okay. Yeah, and stepping more into who you are, your own magic. Okay. It's time. Yeah, it's like you haven't been listening. It's like the universe has been telling you to go left, and you just keep, nope, this is my outcome I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. But the universe is saying go left. So you're not listening to the path. You're not seeing the light of the path. So really stepping more into that, or you're going to be back into the storms again, where you're at right now. So pay attention to that, really step into that, and following that guidance. Okay, what else does number 5 need to hear today? Being in flow. The same. Yeah, the path is lit for you only to a certain spot. Okay, for you to really follow what the universe is providing for you, where they're taking you, being in flow of what is, rather than, you know, sometimes we don't know the outcome, we don't know the end, and so then we force ourselves to go places that aren't lit up for us, and that the universe isn't shining the light down that path, and then we end up, you know, going backwards again. So being more in flow of what the universe is bringing you, and where it's taking you. Okay, what else does number 5 need to know? This one deck is so big in my hands, I have a hard time shuffling it. Okay, yeah, and when we're uncertain of the path, pause. You don't have to be at the end right away. You don't have to be, you don't have to know where you're going. Sometimes we just need to just reflect and be in pause, to hear the messages in the path, and being in gratitude. I'm also seeing, this is similar to another pile. I can't remember which pile it was now. There's a lady coming through. I am seeing a young female energy that is like mid-20s, maybe, I'm seeing, that has passed, that is so what she's showing me is she's so happy. She's so happy for you. She's so it's like she's showing me, she's looking down, telling you to look at the path. Take your time and look at the path, is what she's saying. Okay, I don't know who this is for. Obviously it's a collective reading, so if this doesn't resonate with you, just leave it. Yeah, she just keeps looking. She's saying look down at the path. So okay, so for some of you, or for someone specific, I guess, there's going to be something on your path. There's going to be a message. There's going to be a sign from her. Okay, and she's directing you on the path. So it's important for you to pause and to reflect. And, you know, for this person, you need to go for a walk, and they're showing me you need to go walk on a walking path, or in nature, or somewhere, and really pay attention to the signs on the path is what she's showing me. So whoever that is for, yeah, that's all that they're showing me. It's just definitely a young woman, very young woman, or female energy. Yeah. So anyway, continue to pause to hear the path that you need to be on, to reflect, all of that good stuff. And when we're on this path and we're like, we're taking, we got out on a new floor and we don't know what's on this floor. Follow the light, but keep your dream alive. It's important to keep your dream alive. It's like, don't give up. They're not saying for you to go on a whole new path. A whole new, like whatever it is that you are seeking. Like say, for instance, an entrepreneur, you have a path that you're on, but you're stuck and you don't feel things are moving. Stay on the path, but it's time to get off on a different floor. Don't quit what you're doing. They're saying keep your dream alive. What is your why? Keep it alive. Why are you doing this? What was the reason why you started? Time to pause and reflect and not be in a space of this is failure. It's not failure. It's a new direction to bring you to the success that you are seeking, okay? Okay. Oh, this is quite a few cards here. Okay, you're meant for them here. Okay, open your heart. So opening your heart to new possibilities, okay? Opening your heart to seeing and moving forward, but not actually seeing the path, only seeing the first step being lit up, okay? Again, I'm seeing for some of you, there will be partnership on this path, okay? So whether you've been on the path alone and it's time and you've been thinking about partnership, that might be a course for some of you. It's definitely not for all of you, okay? Bountiful harvest, wow. And following your intuition. So your intuition will lead you down the path. The path is lit, just keep following it. The universe is putting everything in front of your path. You just have to be in awareness of it, follow it, and really, really listen. Because if you're not, you're going to be going down that, you're going to miss the floor to get off of, okay? And definite bountifulness is coming. Again, I'm seeing some learning for some of you, like as in their schooling learning, okay, for some of you, and really stepping into your magic and who you are, and seeing the goodness along the path, along the journey, okay? So I hope this helps and resonates with you. Please like, share, and subscribe, or even comment. That always helps my channel grow, and I'm grateful to be back again. I hope you have a beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 6. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Yes, there's definitely something that a journey that you've been on, that you are ready to really have things open up for you. It's like you've been in a cocoon stage and things are going to start opening up for you, and things are going to start falling into place for you, and you're going to be able to shine your beautiful self in the world, and have beautiful things come your way. Ooh, wow. So a lot of manifestation is coming your way. I'm seeing absolute beauty with that, and expansion, and a lot of knowing. Some of you are going to have a deeper knowing of things on your path. Yeah, I'm seeing that it's going, oh wow. Yeah, you're definitely on the right path. Look at this, number 11, 3 and 7 is 10, and 2 and 8 is 10. Wow. definitely, what is it that you want? Really, really picture that and see that things are really going to happen for you in a beautiful, beautiful way. You're rising your vibration. You are, like I said, you're in that cocoon stage and you're ready to just burst open. Keep going. It is so beautiful, all these messages in these cards, that things are going to start really, really evolving for you, and your vibration is even going to be even higher. I'm seeing I'm also seeing that for some of you, this is more specific, okay? It's like I am seeing there is one of you doing something, but now it's going to turn into so many people. Like, I don't know whether this is followers or people working for you, just depends on the person. I'm just seeing multiplication, okay? Everything is multiplying for you, okay? Wow, this is just a beautiful, beautiful reading for pile 6 so far. Yeah, and I'm seeing almost like, okay, I'm seeing for some of you, it's like you're going to be crowned, meaning you're going to get your reward. You are going to be, it's like you've been fighting and fighting and fighting to be and do and all of these things. And now all of a sudden things are going to, like, you are going to be rewarded for all that you have been working really, really, really hard on. Okay. Okay. So yes, this is about you moving up in vibration, and I'm seeing you reach more people. So for some of you, whatever it is that you do for a career, you're going to be reaching more people, helping more people, okay? Really seeing that come alive for you. I'm seeing you not necessarily doing this alone, meaning it could be with someone else physically, or the universe is giving you all of the gifts and your magic to shine, to help all these people, okay? And really, you've been in a cocoon, like I mentioned, and it's time to really allow your cocoon to open in divine timing. It's like you're right there. You're a little uncomfortable still, but trust and know it will happen in perfect timing for all of this to manifest. If we come out too soon, maybe we're not going to. It's like a child that's a premature child, a baby, I mean, that not everything is going to be in like completed to when you're born, that you're going to be in like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, I think you got what I'm trying to say, that things, you have to be ready to be out in the world for things to manifest in a bigger way. And if you're not, it's not going to be as big as what you think it can be, okay? Or as what it could be. Yeah, and just keeping your heart open to allow for all of this, all these things to happen for you, to come through for you, and come to fruition, okay? Okay. Yeah, and standing strong in who you are, and it's like the butterfly, it's like almost like a rebirth, and it's just like, you've been working hard and you've been uncomfortable and you've doing all the things, and now it's just like you're coming out as a whole new person. It's just like you are reborn and you have this total new outlook. You have this total new spirit. And it's just going to be, I'm feeling it's going to be like a light switch for some people. It's just going to be boom, and it's just going to be an explosion. Okay. And I'm seeing again, lots of manifestation, lots of abundance. And I'm seeing you being comfortable in who you are. It's like you have been working really hard. You look at this, 33 and 44. Wow. I'm seeing like beautiful things coming your way, and you being comfortable with who you are, all you've done. And it's like, now it's my time is what I'm hearing. Okay. Really stepping into who you are and having that beautiful self shine. Okay. Okay. And yes, awesome. I love this card for this reading. It's showing me you hold the key. Okay. And it's like you're, like I mentioned, you're in a cocoon, you're in a cage, and you are, just in that space where, freedom, you're unlocking yourself to so much more beauty, and it's like sovereignty at its finest. I'm seeing that some of you are going to be receiving some messages on the path to, what is the next step once you break open into, your freedom. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we have. Whoops, that was way too many. Okay, what else do we have? Pile 6. Okay, another pile. Pile 6. There we go. Wow, I think this came up in a couple other piles too. Keep your dreams alive. Yes. Don't ever give up. You're almost through that cocoon, and really, keep wishing, keep that dream alive. Keep asking, and know that the path, what's coming. It's just to get through to come out of that cocoon, and really, they're showing me divine timing again. They're showing me making sure that you wait until the time is right. I know it's been, like you're so close, and it's like there's a huge breakthrough coming, and you just have to trust that it's going to happen, and that you are going to expand, and you're going to be, your vibration is going to continue to rise. And in the meantime, making sure that you just enjoy this moment, because when we expand, sometimes we don't realize how life can get so busy for us in a good, positive way. So making sure that you are taking this time to just relax and trusting that the explosion is going to happen for you, and it's going to move into a bigger and better area in your life, and things are going to be beautiful. That's all I have for pile 6. I hope you have a beautiful day. Please like, share, and subscribe. That always helps my channel. I'm so grateful to be back on this journey again. I've been gone for a few months. So yes, I hope you have a beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 7. Whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. Okay. So what I'm getting is, for some of you, it's like life is life, and you don't understand some things. Okay. Sometimes we're not meant to understand, whether that's other people or what we're going through. And what Spirit is saying is it's time to experience life rather than to to know what it's supposed to be or feel what you think it should be. It's like you need to experience it. You need to grow your intuitive abilities. You need to grow, your knowing, all of that. And just to trust how, just trust what things are, not having to understand it and from a logical point of view. Okay. Okay. Focus and retreat. So really, it's time now to really focus on building your intuitive abilities. Focus on, your own path. Focus on what you know, what you feel, rather than what you think it should be. Okay, really focusing on that. Focusing on your own magic, not what other people think and feel, or you can't understand why people do things that they do. Focus on you. Okay. Really, it's time to retreat into, who you are, retreat into, building these abilities, retreat, to find the answers, how to experience what is happening, around you from day to day. Okay. Okay, the universe is saying for you to be, kind of go with the flow, to adapt to the environment rather than what you think things should be, and really use your intuitive abilities to move forward rather than, again, what you think it should be or why something is the way it is. To be adaptable, to not conform, but just to be more in flow and allow things to happen rather than to force something to happen. Okay. So for some of you, what I'm seeing here is for you to see who you are. It's like you don't understand why people who are the way they are, or they react the way they react to you. It's time for you to understand everyone is on their journey. That includes you. And it's time for you to really focus on who you are and accept who you are and move forward into experiencing life rather than having people hold us back or having someone else, you know, not accept us for who we are, because they do think differently, or they're on a different journey. We should never compare ourselves to other people. So it's time for you to really see who you are and see your own light and stand in it. Okay. Yeah. And it's okay to leave behind those people that, maybe don't align with your beliefs and your truths, and understand that you don't have to understand why they're the way they are. Okay. And for you to really experience and stand in who you are in moving forward and accepting who you are. Okay. And going, and they're showing me going with the flow for finding a new circle of people. It doesn't mean you're going to be losing all your friends. That's not what I'm saying. But there's just some people that you maybe don't align with, and knowing that it's going to be okay, knowing that it'll bring you into living more in alignment with yourself when we surround ourselves with people that are like-minded. And you don't have to understand it. You just need to trust that the universe is working how it needs to work with, and for you to follow through on your end of accepting yourself, being flexible, and focusing on your intuitive abilities moving forward. Okay. Yeah. So definitely see a new community for some of you, whether that's 1 or 2 people, whatever that is, okay? New support system, so people that accept you. But it's really important for you to stand tall in who you are and see things from your own perspective, from your own intuitive abilities. And for some of you, I'm feeling that you will be leaving a group. It's like you're packing and moving on because it just doesn't resonate with you anymore. It just doesn't, you just don't understand where some of these people are coming from anymore, and stepping into your own truth. Maybe for some of you, it's like you found your truth in your abilities. So now you are moving to the next phase because you don't resonate any longer with some of the people in your group, okay? So that's always brings new beginnings and a new awareness for yourself, a new vibration for yourself, all of that good stuff, okay? And definitely you're going to be finding people that are more aligned with who you are, okay? Yeah, like you hold the key to that. You hold the key to having those people come into your life. As long as you're following your own truth and your own intuition, and you're following your own experiences, no one has the experiences that you have to bring you to where you're going, okay? And never fault yourself for that. And definitely working with the universe, with your higher knowing, in bringing you the right people and bringing you to the right people as well, okay? Yeah, you hold the key. They're also showing me, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a beautiful person that has something good to give? Or do you see yourself, as someone that is um, in fault because people don't understand you or you don't understand them? So it's really important for you to understand that you hold that key, but you need to see who you are. You need to see and stand in your own beauty. You need to trust and know that you don't have all the answers, okay? But you are experiencing the path, okay? And following your intuitive abilities. Yeah, and again, there's some people that are on your path that don't resonate with you, and that's okay. It's time to move it forward in your life, in what you know, and in your abilities. Yeah, and when we're not following our truth, we end up we feel like we have to defend ourselves, and if people don't understand us, and if we're not following our truth, we're staying in relationship, or in situations that don't serve us, and we're miserable, or we can be miserable. And it's time to really stand in who you are and really know that you're on the right path and moving forward into what resonates with us, what is our truth, okay? Okay, what else does pile 7 need to know? Okay. Yeah, and know that you're protected. Know that you don't have to, um, defend yourself all the time, and this is about you being where you need to be and being complete, okay, and following that path and experiencing life, and experiencing it through the eyes of following your guidance, and being in that space where you're just going with the flow and allowing things, the universe, to take you where you need to be, putting the people across your path and doing things that resonate with your heart, okay? Yeah, and having the willpower to move forward, having the willpower to step away from the people that don't serve you any longer. Again, focus. That's twice now that that's come up. So really focusing on what your truth is, focusing on what you know, focusing on your own power, and staying on the climb to higher vibrations, and really standing strong in that. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in following who you are, because if we're not following our own heart and what we know and what is truth to us, then we're going to find ourselves in the lessons over and over again. Okay. And when it's time, you need to really step back and really focus on your own healing, focus on your own, following your own intuitive abilities. And they're showing me, take your time with this. They're showing me, have grace for yourself. You do have support. It's not going to be like you're packing up and moving on tomorrow. It's going to be, oh, I'm seeing this and feeling this. I don't understand this. I need to, really reflect, really go within, retreat, and see what my next path is and where I need to go and who I need to have with me. And it's really coming into who you are and following those abilities that you have. Okay. Another beautiful potential gateway, but I'm seeing new community again with this card. I'm seeing freedom of your soul. I'm seeing that, you are planting the foundation of something new coming up with new people, new awareness, new heightened abilities, really, really stepping into your heart center in what your truth and what your beliefs are. It's very important that we follow our own truth. It does not make anyone else wrong. It doesn't make us wrong. It doesn't make us absolutely right. It doesn't make them absolutely right. We are on our own path. We are on following our own truth. There's no wrong or right. It is what is right for you, what is truth for you. Just like when I do readings, if it doesn't resonate, leave it. It's not for you. This is the way, when we don't understand things, we don't have to understand. We can just experience life and follow our own guidance and our own truth and stand in it and go forward in it. That'll always lead you down the path of freedom, the path of happiness, the path of enlightenment, and as well as the path of abundance. Okay, that's all I have for this is pile 7. And I hope you like, share, and subscribe, or even comment. That helps my channel. I'm so grateful to be back. It's been wonderful. It was a wonderful tour I was on, the psychic tour. And yes, I am so happy to be back doing this. And yeah, I hope this resonates. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 8. Ooh, dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. Okay, so I'm getting 2 messages here, kind of separate messages. For some of you, there's going to be someone around you, or there is someone around you that really needs for you to be space for them, really needs you to be gentle with them. They're going through a troubling time right now. So yes, it's time for you to just be space. And sometimes we just need a ear for someone, as well as you can. It could also mean the other side of it that I'm getting. So some of you need the other, and some of you need this, for you to be gentle with yourself, for you to, have grace for yourself. Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves, or we feel we need to be or do, and we don't realize how far we've come. We don't realize, when we're stuck, we put pressure, right? It's like, it's just like something is putting pressure on you and yourself, and we get stuck, and we get into that mindset. We get into those feelings that we're hard on ourselves. Okay, so really take time to have grace for yourself and see where you've come from. There's more for you to let go. There's something for you to let go of. for some of you, and that could be the person that you are supporting as well. If this doesn't resonate with you, it could be the person that you are supporting, that they need to let go of something. They're going through their difficult time. They're transforming. They're, ridding of, what they need to rid of. And yeah, and I'm also seeing for some of you, you really need to find stable ground. So being gentle with yourself, finding that stable ground again is very, very important, because when we're in that mindset and we're struggling, we really have a hard time finding that foundation that we can stand on, that is level ground for us to really feel like we're grounded, really feel like we're in that space, that we aren't going to just fall and have life break open for us. Okay, to making sure that you be gentle and find that stability until you can work through and allow these energies to pass through, to heal, to let go. Okay. And for some of you, you need to be that stable ground for some people. Okay. And what they're going through. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Right now is okay. So usually when we're going through a troubling time, or we're needing to let go, it's a period where things are going to start to grow. It's a new birth of something. Okay. So usually everyone, it goes through this. We have to get uncomfortable, and life seems to be really crappy. And that is when things are going to start moving forward, evolving, and something beautiful is going to come. Okay. It's just to get through the uncomfortable space, the hard times. 1 and 8, 18, 1 and 8 is 9. It's the end of a cycle. Okay. It's hard when we're going through it, but right now it's a period of really stepping back, reflecting. It's almost like you are in a space where you need to step back, be alone, reflect, and really be in that space of looking at yourself, letting go of things, and having the things shed that no longer need to be within yourself, to move forward. Okay. It's like what they're showing me is a hibernation. It's time for you to hibernate, and yeah, just be in hibernation for a little while. Okay. Reconnect to who you are, and really have I'm seeing like almost like a foundation. I'm seeing like a foundation being built, seeing like all the things are have to be sewn together to create this almost like a safety net. Okay, is what they're showing me. So making sure that you connect to who you are, all the things that you need to be, to do, all of the things, to shed everything, the whole picture, the whole piece of the puzzle, all of that coming together. Okay. Obstacles and resonating. Okay. So sometimes we don't understand things. Okay. And it's for us to really, we don't have to have it figured out. We don't have to know. We don't have to have it figured out. Okay. And right now there's a few obstacles happening for some of you. And the ones that are supporting other people have the obstacles. Okay. We're trying to amalgamate both sides here that is being shown. But really it's like, take your time stepping to the next step. the universe will show you the way, okay? And it's really having grace for yourself, having grace, saying, you know, I can't make the next step. Okay, then just be here for a little while and figure out what you need to do to figure out to step higher into that next step, okay? And really resonating with what your intuition is telling you and feeling those emotions and really experiencing what you need to experience. If that's hardship for a little while, that's hardship. If that's love, that's love. And really stepping into, you know, resonating and following your intuitive abilities, because there's going to be, for some of you, there's going to be two doors open. And you're not going to know which one to step through until you really connect with who you are and find your stable ground to know which door to walk through, okay? But you have to follow your intuition. You have to really look within yourself, letting go of what can't go into the next door and really connecting all of those pieces together, okay? Woo. That's really many. Pile 8. What do you need to know? Okay. Where? Yes. Okay. So where are you in lack? Where do you feel that you know, you're stuck? Where are you feeling that you're stuck? Like, why are you feeling that things will never work out? And that's for you to really go within and, you know, having grace for yourself, knowing that, you know, I am stuck. Why am I feeling here? Okay. Why am I in this space? I'm also feeling that there's some of you that really need to learn something. There's something for you to learn from this. Yeah, and also the universe is going to provide you the light, like I had mentioned, right? Through these obstacles, you might not know which way to go, but really following your intuition will tell you to make this step. And if you don't feel that you can do it, ask what you need to do or be to get there, and really go within yourself to know that to find what you need to make that leap, to make that next step, okay? Because the universe is lighting it for you. You just need to see that. You need to slow down, get your solid ground, get your stability, and step into something, okay? And use your intuition on what door to go through, okay? File 8. Ooh. Yeah, and you will find that you will eventually get that leg up um that you don't feel you have right now, right? And there'll be some messages coming across your path, but it's time for you to really observe and look to see which way to go. You have to observe and use your intuitive ability to go down the right path, okay? Because you can't see the end result. You can't see where you're going. So you need to use your intuition and following your guidance from the universe. They are telling you which way to go, okay? And if you're stuck again, they're showing me again, go within, hibernate, really let go of those things that you can't bring and continue going the distance. You have everything within yourself to go and to be and to get to that next space. It's for you to really slow down and take a look at everything, okay? Yeah, and remember that you have the abilities, you have everything within yourself. You have the wings to look at things from a higher perspective, to really reflect, and even if you don't understand the path, you use your intuition, you use your guidance, you use the universe lighting the path for you and showing you the way, okay? And this is all about you awakening into a new path. This is about you. This is a huge step for some of you. It's been a huge struggle, and you struggle because you are hard on yourself. You want to be in control, and you need to have grace for yourself. You need to really go within and see the things that that you don't that's within yourself that don't serve you, and for you to awaken into a higher vibration, awaken into who you are from a soul level, and in all of your magic and all of your abilities. I'm also hearing that some of you are not listening for the signs. It's like you're being told, but you're not listening because you're just in a space of lack, or in a space that I don't know the path, so I can't continue. And that's okay. Take your time. But this is about you awakening to something bigger. Yeah, and to who you are, and to a bigger you, a higher vibration of you, and who you are, and on your path. Okay. Okay, what else does pile 8 need to know? Oh, that's too big of a pile. I have a couple decks that are really big on my hands, and I have a hard time shuffling them. Okay, pile 8. What else is there? Okay. Contemplation. You've been really into contemplation lately. On, of course, right? What path? Where do I go? What do I need to do? This is about you standing in your power. This is about you standing in your knowing. This is about you standing and blossoming into this beautiful person that you don't yet see completely within yourself. Okay. To really, really look, reflect, let go, allow the universe to light the path that you're on, and remember who you are. Remember those pieces of the puzzle that have kind of you've lost along the journey, and really see your own wings. Okay. Yes, make a decision. Contemplation and make a decision. Wow. Yeah, like make a decision, reflect, make and really see things, follow your abilities, and make a decision and step on the path. Don't think it's going to be wrong. The universe is providing to you, as long as you are reflecting, as long as you are going within, as long as you are seeing things from a higher perspective and listening to the universe, you will not make a wrong decision. Okay. And coming back to who you are, like I had said, coming back to like your beauty, your awareness, your all of it, and coming back and knowing that you do deserve and you are worthy of whatever it is on your path that you've been seeking. Okay. Knowing that you deserve love, knowing that you deserve, um abundance, all of it. Okay. This is about you accepting who you are along the journey, and until you can really awaken who you are on this journey, then you're going to be having to go back into that hibernation. Okay. Seeing who you are and your abilities, and awakening that beautiful spirit of yours. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and even comment. That helps my channel grow. And I am grateful to be back on this journey again. It's been a while. I've been on tour, so I needed to take a break from this because I needed to. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Much love and light.